In the heart of a world not so different from our own lies the quaint village of Hopshire. Nestled among rolling hills, adorned with lush gardens vibrant with colour and pathways lined with cobblestones smoothed by time, Hopshire is a place where every day feels like a gentle embrace. The air carries a symphony of whispers from the past, mingling with the laughter and chatter of its friendly inhabitants. Here, the sun seems to shine a little brighter, casting a glow that warms not just the skin, but the soul. Among the denizens of this peaceful haven are two figures renowned not just for their distinctive personalities, but also for their unparalleled problem-solving skills. Floppy, a rabbit with a sleek coat that shimmers like moonlight on a still lake, possesses an intuition that rivals the ancient oracles. Her keen sense of smell could unearth secrets buried deep beneath the earth, making her an invaluable asset in any mystery. By her side, 8-Bit, a rabbit whose fur bears the unique pattern of digital camouflage, reflects her tech-savvy nature. With eyes that miss nothing and a mind that processes clues with the efficiency of the latest computer, she complements Floppy's intuitive approach perfectly. Together, Floppy and 8-Bit are the heart and soul of Hopshire's detective agency, a place where mysteries find their answers and troubles meet their end. Their fame as detectives is only matched by their deep bond of friendship, a testament to their adventures and the trials they've faced side by side. As Hopshire prepares for the upcoming Valentine's Day, a celebration that fills the air with the sweet scent of blooming love, our heroes find themselves on the cusp of a new mystery, a mystery that would require them to delve not just into the physical corners of their beloved village, but into the very essence of Valentine's Day itself. But little do they know as they set out on this journey that their path would be crossed by an unexpected figure. A figure whose actions have cast a shadow over the heart of the celebration, threatening to unravel the threads of understanding and companionship that bind the village. This figure, known only as Boop Bandit, is as enigmatic as the mystery that now lays before Floppy and 8-Bit. As the first rays of dawn crept over the hills of Hopshire, casting a golden glow on the dew-speckled gardens, the village stirred with an air of excitement. Valentine's Day was just around the corner, and the villagers were buzzing with preparations. Bunting in hues of pink and red fluttered from the rooftops, and the sweet aroma of baking filled the air, promising a day of joy, celebration, and the sharing of heartfelt sentiments. Yet, beneath this veneer of anticipation, a whisper of confusion began to weave its way through the streets of Hopshire. It started as a murmur among the market stalls, a question on the lips of the bakers, a puzzled look in the eyes of the florists. The heart of the celebration, the very essence of Valentine's Day, seemed to be missing. It wasn't that the village lacked decorations, or that the spirit of giving was absent. No, it was something deeper, more fundamental. The villagers felt it. A void where the true meaning of Valentine's Day should have resided. Enter Boop Bandit, the unexpected antagonist of our tale. Unlike the typical villain, Boop Bandit was not driven by malice or a desire for chaos. Instead, he was an old, bitter cat, with fur as dark as the shadows at twilight, and eyes that held a glint of mischief. Boop Bandit had lived in Hopshire for many years, watching from the fringes, his heart growing colder as he struggled to understand the warmth that seemed to envelop everyone but him. In his quest for understanding, Boop Bandit had taken it upon himself to steal the secrets of Valentine's Day, believing that if he could unravel its mysteries, he might finally grasp the warmth of love and friendship. He left behind only cryptic heart-shaped clues, scattered around Hopshire like breadcrumbs, leading to an unknown destination. These clues, crafted with care yet enigmatic in nature, were Boop Bandit's way of challenging the village, a test to see if they truly understood the essence of the day they celebrated with such fervour. As the news of the missing Valentine's Day secret spread, a ripple of concern washed over Hopshire. The decorations seemed to lose a bit of their sparkle, and the chatter in the marketplaces took on a worried tone. It was in this atmosphere of uncertainty that Floppy and 8-Bit found themselves facing their next great mystery. Known for their cunning and bravery, the detective duo was approached by the village council, a collection of Hopshire's most esteemed and long-eared elders, who implored them to solve the mystery of the missing Valentine's Day essence and restore the heart of the celebration. With a sense of duty and an unshakable bond of friendship, Floppy and 8-Bit accepted the challenge, their minds already racing with possibilities. They knew that to succeed, they would need to decipher Boop Bandit's heart-shaped clues, a journey that would take them to the very corners of Hopshire and beyond. Little did they know, their quest would lead them to not just the hidden secrets of Valentine's Day, but also to an understanding of love's true meaning, a lesson that would change Boop Bandit and the village of Hopshire forever. Following the village council's request, Floppy and 8-Bit set out with determination in their hearts and a keen eye for the unusual. Their first stop was the place where the first heart-shaped clue had been spotted, nestled between the roots of the great oak at the village's edge, where the green of the grass met the wild of the woods. This clue, a delicate piece of paper shaped like a heart, and as red as the roses that bloomed in Mrs. Hoppington's garden, bore a message written in a playful, looping script. To find the next piece of the puzzle, look where words gather and old tales mingle. With a shared glance of excitement, the detective duo made their way to the Hopshire Library, a cosy building filled with the musty scent of old books and the whisper of pages turning. The library was a treasure trove of knowledge, with shelves that stretched towards the ceiling, laden with tales of adventure, love, and mystery. It was here, among the dusty tomes and flickering candlelight, that Floppy made a light-hearted remark. Perhaps we'll find love in the most dusty of places, or at least the clue to our next destination. Their search through the library was meticulous, guided by Floppy's intuition and 8-Bit's sharp eye for detail. It wasn't long before they found the next heart-shaped clue, hidden within the pages of a book titled The History of Hopshire's Valentine's Day Celebrations. This clue led them on a winding path through the village, from the bakery, where the air was thick with the aroma of sweet treats, to the tranquil expanse of the village park, where laughter and light danced among the leaves. As they navigated the twists and turns of their quest, Floppy and 8-Bit encountered Jellybean, a young and vibrant cat with stunning grey fur and eyes that sparkled with wisdom and curiosity. Jellybean was no ordinary cat. She was known for her quick wit and her disdain for Boop Bandit's antics. Despite her youth, Jellybean possessed a depth of understanding that belied her years, and her feline instincts were second to none. Upon learning of Floppy and 8-Bit's mission, Jellybean offered her assistance, her motivations clear. She sought to help unravel the mystery, not just for the thrill of the chase, but to mend the fabric of the village she loved. Together, the trio uncovered clue after clue, each discovery bringing them closer to the heart of the mystery. They ventured to the bakery, where amidst the laughter and warmth, they found a clue hidden within a cake shaped like a heart, prompting 8-Bit to quip, "It seems even the crustiest of loves can hide a sweet centre." Their journey also took them to the old windmill, perched on the hill overlooking Hopshire, where the wind whispered secrets of the past and the final clue awaited them, nestled in the arms of the ancient gears. With each step, Floppy, 8-Bit and Jellybean grew closer, their friendship blossoming like the flowers in spring. The challenges they faced, from misleading clues left by Boop Bandit to the natural obstacles that dotted their path, only served to strengthen their resolve and deepen their bond. It was a testament to the power of teamwork and the unyielding spirit of those who seek to uncover the truth. With several clues already pieced together, Floppy, 8-Bit and their newfound companion, Jellybean, found themselves drawn deeper into the heart of the mystery surrounding Valentine's Day in Hopshire. Each clue solved was a step closer to understanding Boop Bandit's true intentions and the essence of the celebration that had brought them all together. Their next lead took them to the outskirts of Hopshire, where the village's oldest and most whimsical garden lay. Hidden away from prying eyes, this garden was a labyrinth of flowers and ancient statues, a place where one could easily lose track of time amidst its beauty. It was here, among the whispering roses and the stoic marble, that they discovered their next heart-shaped clue, half buried beneath a flowering bush of lavender. The clue was cryptic, a riddle that spoke of love's enduring light and the shadows it can cast. It took the combined efforts of Floppy's intuition, 8-Bit's analytical mind, and Jellybean's instinctive understanding of the garden's secrets to decipher it. The solution led them to the village's lantern-lit bridge, a place known for its romantic views at sunset, and the lovers who often gathered there to bask in the evening's glow. As they traversed the bridge, the trio couldn't help but pause, taking in the scene before them. The setting sun painted the sky in hues of pink and orange, a reminder of the love that bound the village together. It was a moment of reflection, a brief respite in their quest that reminded them of the beauty and complexity of love in all its forms. Their journey did not end at the bridge, however. The final clue awaited them at Hopshire's oldest tree, a majestic oak that had stood witness to countless seasons and the stories of those who lived among its boughs. The clue, carved gently into the bark, pointed them towards the heart of the village, where the true meaning of Valentine's Day would finally be unveiled. But the path was not without its obstacles. Boop Bandit, ever the trickster, had laid a series of misleading clues designed to lead them astray. It was a test of their resolve, a challenge that required them to rely on each other's strengths and to trust in the bond that had formed between them. With each misleading clue unravelled, their determination only grew, fueled by the belief that the answers they sought were within reach. The final stretch of their journey brought them to the village square, where the culmination of their adventure awaited. As they stepped into the open, the air alive with anticipation, they realised that the entire village had gathered, drawn by the promise of uncovering the secrets that Boop Bandit had hidden away. It was a moment of unity, a testament to the community's strength and the enduring power of curiosity and love. Under the watchful eyes of the entire village gathered in the square, Floppy, 8-Bit, and Jellybean stood before the final clue, a grand heart-shaped installation made of intertwining branches and flowers, positioned at the centre of the square. This living sculpture pulsed with the collective hope of Hopshire, its petals and leaves whispering secrets in the wind. The clue, ingeniously woven into the fabric of the installation, required the trio to reflect on the journey they had undertaken, to piece together the essence of love as Hopshire understood it. As they worked together, drawing on each memory, each challenge overcome, and each moment of camaraderie, the answer began to take shape. Love, as Hopshire celebrated it, was not a singular expression confined to romantic gestures or grand declarations. It was the small acts of kindness, the quiet moments of understanding, the laughter shared in the face of adversity, and the steadfast presence of a friend in times of need. With this realization, the installation came to life, revealing its heart, a series of heartfelt messages from the villagers, each sharing their own interpretation of love. There was Mrs. Hoppington, who spoke of her decades-long marriage, likening love to a garden that required patience, care, and the occasional weeding. The local blacksmith, a burly rabbit known for his stoic demeanour, shared how adopting a stray had opened his heart in ways he never expected, humorously adding that his heart had been closed for maintenance until then. As Floppy, 8-Bit, and Jellybean read through the messages, the true meaning of Valentine's Day unfolded before them. It was a celebration of all forms of love, familial, platonic, romantic, and the self-love that binds them all together. The mystery they had set out to solve was not one of missing items or hidden treasures. It was the mystery of the heart, complex and multifaceted, yet simple in its need to connect and be understood. The revelation brought the village together in a new light, each inhabitant reflecting on their own experiences of love and how it shaped their lives. The air was filled with laughter, tears, and the warm embrace of community, a powerful reminder of the bonds that tied them all together. And then, amidst the celebration, a figure stepped forward from the shadows, the Boop Bandit himself. The old bitter cat who had set the village on this quest was no longer a figure of mystery. His eyes, once cold, now shimmered with a warmth, touched by the revelations of the day. Boop Bandit's journey had been one of discovery, driven by a longing to understand the warmth that had eluded him for so long. In a voice softened by emotion, Boop Bandit spoke of his actions, not as acts of theft, but as a misguided attempt to piece together the essence of love, to feel the warmth that seemed so natural to everyone else. His confession was met not with anger, but with understanding, as the villagers saw in him a reflection of their own journeys towards understanding love. The revelation of Boop Bandit's true motives beneath the starlit sky of Hopshire's village square marked a turning point in the Valentine's Day celebration. Floppy, 8-Bit, and Jellybean, now standing as the embodiments of the village's unity and love, approached Boop Bandit, not with reproach, but with an offer of friendship and understanding. Understanding love isn't about solving a mystery, Floppy began, her voice gentle and inviting. It's about opening your heart to the stories around you, to the laughter and tears, and realizing that love, in all its forms, is what binds us together. 8-Bit, her technical prowess always a contrast to her growing emotional insight, added, "Sometimes the most complex codes are the ones we write in our hearts. They don't need to be broken, just shared." And Jellybean, with the vibrancy and wisdom that had quickly made her an integral part of this journey, chimed in, "Even the coldest heart can learn to beat in tune with others. It just needs the right melody." Moved by the genuine warmth and acceptance offered by the trio, Boop Bandit's eyes shimmered with unshed tears. The old bitter layers of misunderstanding and loneliness that had cloaked his heart began to peel away, revealing a desire for connection that had driven him all along. With a voice softened by newfound clarity, Boop Bandit expressed his regret for the confusion and worry he had caused, vowing to make amends and to learn the true essence of love alongside his fellow villagers. Boop Bandit's transformation was a testament to the healing power of empathy and forgiveness. The villagers, witnessing this change of heart, rallied around him, offering stories of their own experiences with love's complexities and joys. The celebration that followed was unlike any Valentine's Day Hopshire had ever seen. It was a festival of hearts, not just in the decorations that adorned the square or the confections that delighted the palate, but in the open expressions of affection, gratitude, and understanding shared among its inhabitants. Floppy and 8-Bit, hailed as heroes, found themselves at the heart of the celebration, their detective skills overshadowed only by their ability to bring a community together. Jellybean too was celebrated, her role in guiding the detectives and helping Boop Bandit find his way back to the warmth of community spirit, earning her a place of honour among the villagers. As the moon climbed higher in the night sky, casting a gentle glow over the village of Hopshire, the day's festivities slowly came to a rest. The vibrant energy that had filled the air was now a contented hum, a melody of peace and warmth that resonated in every corner of the village. It was a moment of collective reflection, a pause in the rhythm of life to contemplate the journey that had led them to this point. Floppy and 8-Bit, sitting atop the hill overlooking the village, watched as the last of the lanterns flickered in the distance. Their hearts were full, not just with the pride of having solved the mystery, but with the profound connections they had deepened and formed along the way. They thought of Boop Bandit, no longer a figure of intrigue, but a member of their community, his heart now open to the myriad forms of love that Hopshire celebrated. It's amazing, Floppy mused, her voice a soft whisper in the night. How a quest to uncover the secret of Valentine's Day led us to discover so much more about ourselves and each other. 8-Bit nodded, her eyes reflecting the stars above. True. It wasn't just about finding the missing pieces or solving the puzzle. It was about understanding the essence of love and seeing it reflected in the eyes of those around us. Their conversation drifted to the stories shared by the villagers, each tale a thread in the rich tapestry of Hopshire's community. They spoke of Jellybean's courage and wisdom, of Mrs. Hoppington's garden of love, and of the blacksmith whose heart had been touched by a stray. Each story was a reminder that love, in all its forms, was the most powerful force of all, capable of transforming the bitterest of hearts and strengthening the bonds of community. As they descended back into the village, the duo realised that the true meaning of Valentine's Day lay not in grand gestures or expensive gifts, but in the simple acts of kindness, understanding, and compassion that everyday life afforded. It was a lesson they vowed to carry with them, a beacon to guide their actions and shape their future adventures. The reflection on their journey underscored the story's moral, that love in its purest form is an endless source of strength and inspiration. It is a force that drives us to connect, to understand, and to grow, enriching our lives and the lives of those around us in ways both big and small. As the first light of dawn painted the skies of Hopshire in hues of pink and gold, the village stirred once more, not just to the promise of a new day, but to the lingering joy of the revelations and unity brought about by the Valentine's Day celebration. Yet, for Floppy and 8-Bit, the morning held a surprise that would forever mark the memory of their adventure. Upon opening the door to their little detective agency, nestled at the heart of the village, they were greeted by an astonishing sight. Piled high from floor to ceiling were heart-shaped chocolates, each piece a token of gratitude from the villagers. The sheer volume of chocolates was staggering, a testament to the depth of affection and appreciation Hopshire held for its detective duo. 8-Bit, ever the practical one, eyed the mountain of sweets with a mix of awe and concern. "It appears we may need to upgrade our storage solutions," she remarked dryly, a twinkle of amusement in her eye. Floppy, unable to suppress a chuckle, nodded in agreement. "Perhaps, but I can think of no sweeter problem to have. Each of these chocolates is a reminder of the love that surrounds us, the bonds we've strengthened, and the hearts we've touched." As they set about finding places to store their unexpected bounty, a plan began to form. They decided to share the chocolates with everyone in Hopshire, turning the tokens of gratitude into an opportunity to further spread the warmth and joy they had discovered. It was a small gesture, but one that spoke volumes about the lessons they had learned and the community they cherished. In the days that followed, Hopshire was abuzz with laughter and smiles as Floppy and 8-Bit made their rounds, distributing chocolates and sharing stories of their adventure. The act of sharing, of giving back to the community that had supported them, reinforced the message of Valentine's Day in Hopshire, that love, in all its forms, is meant to be shared, celebrated, and nurtured. As our tale comes to a close, Floppy and 8-Bit stand not just as detectives who solved a mystery, but as embodiments of the spirit of Valentine's Day. Their journey, filled with challenges, friendship, and discoveries, serves as a reminder that the greatest mysteries in life are those of the heart, and the answers are found in the love we share with others.